This ultimate high may cost you your life, or maybe just your wallet. Because drugs cost money. Duh. The Wave movie review. I'm giving you my pros, cons, trigger warnings, and my twisted final grade. Hey Twisted people, it's your Twisted Girl here, Chauncey K. Robinson, and today I am doing a movie review of The Wave. An insurance lawyer, Frank, goes out on the town to celebrate an upcoming promotion with his co-worker, Jeff. But their night takes a dangerous and bizarre turn when Frank ingests a drug that completely alters his perception of the world. The Wave is very confusing at times, maybe deliberately, but the multi-genre thrill ride has great acting and good visuals. It's a trippy ride. I'm just not sure to where exactly. Comedy. I have appreciated Justin Long since his Jeepers Creepers days. Rest in peace to his character, who was wrongfully killed. It should have been the girl. But frankly speaking, I think with this particular role, he's in his top form. He does comedy very well. He has really great comedic timing. And, this movie is a lot of, it's, as I said, it's like multi-genre. Like there's comedy, there's a little bit of horror, there's like thriller, there's like science fiction, maybe. Things are happening, supernatural, all types of stuff. And I think what you need with a movie like this is an anchor, a lead character that, depending on how it's played, you're either going to hate this guy throughout the whole movie and find him obnoxious, or you're going to find him somewhat endearing. And I think with Justin Long, what he does really well in this film is that he balances out the comedic timing with kind of the heart of him trying to go through and figure something out with his life as he's on this crazy ride with this drug that he took at some random party. Visuals. I think it would be a disservice if you had a movie that, advertised itself as being kind of trippy, it's going to take you on a journey, and then the journey is really bland, and the visuals and the cinematography is whack. So I think this movie did a fine job in certain aspects happening where there were really crazy transitions, really cool moments with the popping of the color, the contrast of the color to reality versus maybe the other reality, and things of that nature that really played well. That if you were on some sort of altered substance, not saying you need to be on that when watching this film, but if you were, you would get a kick out of it. But if you were not, which I was not, then you could also enjoy this film as well. There were just some really pretty visuals that played with the themes, which I'll get into in a second. And it really played well in conveying it. And not so much so where I felt like it depended on it too much. Because, there are some films that are like an experience, Midsommar, where it really does rely too much on the visual to kind of make up for maybe the lack of the plot, the lack of the structure. And I think this film did well enough where that wasn't so much of a dependency. It was actually a bonus. Themes. Maybe there's an existential crisis going on. There's a question of what is reality, what is death, what is the afterlife, what does it mean? Does any of this have meaning? Maybe you'll finish the movie and be like, there was no point, but this was a cool ride. Or there was a point and I have a epiphany about my existence. I don't know. But there's a chance for that because there's a lot of good themes and there's a lot of, I think, I want to give it an A. This isn't my twisted final grade, but for effort, I would give it an A in what it tries to tackle within this, thrill ride of this journey that this character is going on. And so I appreciated that it kind of scratches the surface on some stuff, and it gives you a lot of food for thought if you want to look deeper into it. But then again, you don't have to look deeper into it. Murky plot points. So there's a lot happening in this film. So much is happening in this film. Great visuals, great comedic timing, zany stuff, drugs. But in that, there's things that happen where you kind of, there's a plot, there's a story being told somehow. And within that, I think there are moments, maybe one too many moments, where I feel like the audience will get lost and the audience will have to stop. And I'm not going to say stop and think because, yeah, most times you should stop and think after you watch a film, especially with these kind of themes. But you will be confused where you'll have to maybe kind of run down what you saw to make sense of the payoff in the end or towards the end when it comes to this plot line. And I'm grappling with that this is a minus to the movie overall. One could argue that they make it confusing on purpose to make you stop and think and wonder. But I think I'm not going to give it that much space. I'm going to say that this is a minus because I think it probably could have been done in a clearer way where it makes sense a little bit, just better. Overall, I just think there were one too many points where I was just very confused and it made me miss out on certain scenes because I was trying to figure out what happened or what was significant in the previous scene and how that connected to the next scene. And if you're stopping to wonder and try to figure something out in the previous scene, you will miss what's happening in the next scene. And then you're just kind of like 2 scenes behind and then you're like, whoa, the end. Extreme drug use. Talk of suicide. The Wave is definitely a trippy ride. I enjoyed a lot of aspects of this movie, and aside from the murky plot points here and there, I think overall this is a quality, fun, trippy, thriller, multi-genre comedy film. There's a lot going on, like I said. And overall, my twisted final grade is a B for The Wave. Okay, Twisted people, so that's my review of The Wave. My pros, cons, trigger warnings, and my twisted final grade. Let me know what you think of The Wave if you watched it. Did you like it? Did you enjoy the trippiness? Did you enjoy the questions and the themes? Did you get the question and the themes? Were you totally confused? Let me know. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. And let me know your thoughts about if there's any other like trippy kind of movies you think I should watch. Let me know. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. And also, be sure to subscribe so that you're the first to know when I post my videos of all things creepy, crawly, horror, and anything in between that I feel like talking about. Let me know, comment down below, and also be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Let's get creepy together.